Hello, and welcome back once again to some more StoneBlock4. I am Towkn. Today, we are jumping mechanism stuff, which I honestly kind of wish I would have known about beforehand, because we would have started it a long time ago. I did, or at least the first part of it. So, I got some more steel. I went ahead and made a lot more. To do that, went ahead and made this guy right here, the space foundry with just basic blocks. Put our one of our speed things on it because I don't think we actually need it. You will notice that this is now flashing between those two here. This is going up. Well, you might not notice that that's going up because of what it is, but if I go like this, you can see that it's going up right there. Come into here. I'm gonna grab one of these. Don't need a huge amount in there, at least not for now. We can do that. But as far as this thing goes, it was simple as clicking this button right here, the blocking mode, to do not push ingredients if the input has a thing. Because if I didn't do that, this would just fill this entire thing up with what you call it, uranium, and we would be kind of screwed with that. But we're good overall. Now we have lots of uranium going in there, lots of that. Solid coolant, we don't really have any. I don't think we need having, I don't think that would affect it any. But again, we still have plenty of time fluid and plenty of this to last quite a while as far as power is concerned now. But anyways, as I was saying, oh, I also did one more thing. I was looking and we have the one ring, right? We had the one ring that did the stuff to get into the what you call it, right? To transfer, and then apparently we need another ring so that if I was to go into, say, spawn area, right, I can now click this and we could see all of our inventory stuff, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go in here though. We could grab some of this stuff, awakened. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab one of these just for the fun of it, right? Was there anything else in here? So that's a Void Chasm Ring Ender Shard. No idea what those are. I think those actually contains an Ender Shard for each of the cardinal direction. Can be placed inside. Oh, okay, so these here, we could use these to get to this. Oh my goodness, I didn't know we had these. We could have made teleporters and put these in them. Be able to get to things faster. Yeah. Random greater exploration. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these two just for the fun of it. Do that. Head back home. Go like that, and let's see what we get first out of our greater exploration relic. We got Icebreaker. I think just lets you walk on ice. Chaotic gear. We got a chaotic projectile penetrate. Darn. Darn. So we basically got two completely useless. Oh well. Throw them in here. Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Oh well. But we got our Ender Chicken, right? Last time. Got our Ender Chicken up, and he's getting this filled. So these guys are getting that, which is going all into here and everything. Did some stuff because this here was getting filled up with stuff. Oh, like right now it's filled up with silver. Probably want to go in here. Type void. Grab out a void card. Bring it down this pathway. Put on our silver. do that. I think we also want to go like this, though, into here. I don't think we need this much. I will need quite this much silicone, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and go like that. And then, because he isn't leveled up as well, we're going to go level him up real quick so that he can get stuff. Granted, he's not actually going to level up super, super fast right now. Because with all of these going, you notice this is going fast, but not super fast, right? We've been sitting around for a while, and that's all we've gotten. Because if we go like this, and open this up and type in goal, you'll notice we don't have any, and every now and then it peeks in. So for that, we are going to need a bunch more feed add-ons and stuff. We would make in here. We go in here and type in add-on, right? Yep, there we go. We go in here. We could just go buy a bunch, but cheap. Glass pane, diamond gear, sugar. So glass, glass paint. We don't have a lot of those, so go like this. Boom. Make some more of those. We'll take out a stack of them as well, and then we'll here. Diamond. Needed diamond gears, right? Go like that to get a stack of diamond gears. We then needed sugar and redstone. So red, stack, jug, stack. There we go. Then we go 1, 2, 2, 2. Goes in there and then lock those contents. This here and go like that. Just make a bunch of these real quick. We have, I think, 12 lasers down there, and I'm actually going to frost better. But we got 12 of them, so 12 of these. Okay, so there's 12 of those. So next one we need, I think, is efficiency, which is going to be blaze rod. Go in here and BLA. Take out a stack of blaze rods. Sugar in here, and then I think we're also going to need furnaces. So take out furnaces and crafting table. Make more of those too. Okay, and then what I could do is I could go like this, throw that in, unlock it, put that in, lock it. This, and we are out of call it. So I think what we could do, go ahead and click on that, drain out of there, this. By doing this, getting all of these, I think be able to have that warden going much better now. This, this, this. Take this and unlock it. One of these in, add in and lock it. 12 of these made. I think we're gonna need some more stuff. Yep, definitely gonna need some more. So we'll click here. We'll press R on that. That out, throw that there. And GLA. Got a stack of that. Put 4 in. And then RED, take out a stack of that. There we go. Now we can easily make need to make. And we'll be able to go put them all down in the thing. There we go. So all 12 of those. Go like that, and then we can put this all back in there. And you'll notice I have another one of these stupid suspicious sands on me because, yeah, they like to fall. They really do. But now we should be able to come into here, down to here, and shift click on all of these, those, then on the processing ones, same thing, 1, 2, 3, then the speed one. And that, we should now have that. It's doing that, and that's kind of using up a heck of a lot of stuff. But if we now click on here, and that is still draining it super, super fast. We might need a couple more things inside of here. Oh, it actually looks like it's starting to build again. Like it is starting to build again. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, well, there's our bee. Drop some stuff. There we go. Okay. Well, with souls being just fine again. Actually, I want to double check on, make sure he's not dying too fast now, because that would be bad. The warden is dying. Well, I mean, what do you expect, right? I mean, it's a lot of stuff. And I don't think we have any other better add-ons that we could put in here. This just keeps getting less and less power. So I think what we actually need to do is we need to go get our find it exchange gadget. We need to come over here and grab all of these. Then need to click on this and press R on this. Click on this. Couple of those. Press R on this again. Go like this. Down here. Where I will probably gonna suck though. I could probably break this one, right? Actually, I could just put one down right here. What I could do is I could shift click on that. And then, no, it won't do that, darn. Well, this is gonna suck for a bit here. This might, how are we gonna do? How are we gonna, power's coming in up here. Like, these aren't getting enough power to stay active. Oh. The warden's gonna, yeah. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we're going to need to come up here, grab these, and we'll come back down here. Main thing we're going to need to have power right away is this thing here. I don't want power out of it. Go ahead, break this, this, and if we break that and this, that there, we'll go back to being stuck. And that should be getting enough power now. Of course, now the wither over here is completely free. what I want to do is go ahead, break all of these. Come down here, click like this. Make sure he is stuck again. Stuck again, but he's stuck in a spot that doesn't matter too much. Boom, boom. Go ahead and do this. Of course, we could just kill this with it, right? Okay, so we'll go like that. Give us this. Here, fly like this and go 3. These over here, all powered. This. Here. These powered. Like that. There we go. That, though, that should be giving us massive amounts of souls, and the warden should be able to heal back up. Maybe. Looks like he's kind of healing. But our wither can just go ahead and do that, because we're not too worried about that right now. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I just gotta figure out how to get out of here. Oh, there we go. And if we need to do another one, we could do another one. But for now, ooh, what's this? Just more spell stuff. So we'll go like that. Sort of that in there, boom. Put that back down there. Back in here. Yes. I think we're good now. So this can come down and come here. That's the new gem that we hadn't had before. It can go here. We got this here too, which is +1 to nature's blessing. Gives ending. Healing received is actually nice. Yeah. And some stuff, but yeah, we can go ahead. Put that in there too. You know what? We could also go ahead and put that in there. Yeah. Then this can go in here. So, okay. Yes. Sure. Just go like that. Okay, perfect. And we have another Wither trophy, which we don't care that much about. You just go in there. Okay. And some other things. We could drop this in there, that in there, that in there. Stick in there, and then the quiver. Yeah. The quiver can go back in here after we do that. There we go. Of course, the thing it does suck, though, is I think this is the only spot the backpack can go. And this here only gives us the extra armor, speed, and crit damage and stuff if it is in a curio slot. This can go in a bracelet slot. So actually, that can go there. To let us put that in the belt slot, which will let us put that in that slot. Okay. Nice. And then I'm pretty sure that this hasn't got anything new in it. So, yep. This is turned off again, yeah. Guys, just in case these guys here did that. We didn't waste some of their stuff. But anyways, that's all of that. I mean, that's a whole bunch of stuff, right? I did also, I think, make another one of these. I took the 16 that I had on top of here off so that we could have two different things actually crafting at once in our auto crafter because we only had the one crafting co thing. So yeah. But I can now access this thing from anywhere, which is good. How close are we? This thing. Crafting one. I mean, it looks like it's actually done, so I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, because I accidentally took that one out, so we'll cancel on it. Okay. So what we need to do now, though, is we need to go into here, and we're going to need to make some of these things. We're going to need to make a bunch of these. I go like this, and I just make 2 stacks of this real quick. And then we go to right here, and I go like this. Two. I want 2 in the center, like that. Okay, perfect. So do that. Then we need our wand, which is actually very close to being broken. Should have another one somewhere. Or no, we don't, because I used it. But I should be able to fix this one, I think. In here. Maybe. Went like this and like that. Yep, we can go like that to fix that. Perfect. Okay, and then we come over here. And I want to this and this. We want to go. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. No, that sucks. Darn. Oh, well, maybe our building gadget will. It is somewhere else entirely, right? I don't think it's in this one, is it? It is in this one. Okay, never mind. So we'll go ahead and throw that and that in there. I'll throw that in there. Then let's come all the way over here and shift click on this. Yes, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. Okay, so we have it 6 high. I'm not entirely sure how we get the power into it like we used to, because like that's not gonna get in there. Break this and this. I actually do think we want to go ahead. We might need to take it down to the ground. I don't know for sure. We'll just go like this and put these all in here, like so. And then we need, sure, I know we're gonna need this. Means we need one of these. And make a couple of those real quick. So we might need. Let's see. So shift and a valve that can be placed on a thermal, allowing for fluids to be inserted and extracted via external piping. Okay, yeah. So we need at least one of these that we will probably actually put on this side. Oh no, we will need 2 of them. We're going to need one to take water into, one to take water out of. So we will come over here to this side, like this, that, go like that. There we go. Boom, put a second one on. Okay. Okay, then we're going to need roller. Means we're going to need some more of these. 2. And a bucket. It's hard to believe we don't have any buckets in there. Really? Well, let's go ahead and just make a bunch of buckets. Okay, then we have this. So, if we go with that, right, have this, currently has no heat in it. We need to see. If I go ahead and we click on this, we can go to Oratech and we can accept that one too. But also apparently accept this one and that one. We can go in here, click on this, so we would need heaters. Do that. But how do we pump the? Did it say how we could pump the heaters? The evaporation tower is a multi-block. It heats up liquid inside. Water we'll need to make brine. To make this, you will need a minimum of 53 thermal evaporation blocks, 3 valves, and 1 control. We need 3 valves and 1 controller. So we'll need. Okay, I think I understand. We need 1 more of these. Apparently, I don't have those in the system. 1 more of these to take the heat into. Okay, we'll probably just tell it to do that under here. I'm thinking, right? So we'll grab space here, break that, put that right there. Okay. That there, we could do that. We here, and we could see if we could find our heating pipes right here. It'd be these thermodynamic conductors. So I put one of these here, it should connect. Okay, good, it does. I could put that over to here, right? So we're trying to figure out, because we're going to need a second one of these that I'm going to build this corner. Put this right here and right here. Then we can go in here, click on this, go like this, go like this, just make a bunch of these. There we go. System as well, just easier. Go with them that way. Boom. Well, that's not really the spot I wanted to put them, but hey, we'll put them in there. We also are going to want to click on this, go like this. Another stack of these. Here, 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 here. So we are then to dig this out a bit. Faster diggy. So that, that. There we go. Okay. Then we go like this as well. Okay, perfect. Then click on this. Go like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get these. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you? Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead, I guess, and break these down. Excellent. And break these. I pick these up with right clicking. Yeah, nice. Okay. So with that, we'll go ahead and break this, break that. Then break that up to there. That up to there. That up to there. And actually, we do this. Break this. There. And then we'll just keep. There we go. Okay. And then we can break this, break that, break that. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Good. Good enough. Good enough, right? Okay. And then what we could do is we could put this right here. So we could then take this and pipe it down to there. That right there. Okay. Grab this, put this right here. Put that right there. And then we can go like this up a few times. 17 left. How many we're going to need for anything else? So we'll down here. That. And then we can click on here. Put this stuff here in there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That we could then click on this to make another one of these. And one of these. One of these. Okay. And that'll let us break this one. That one. Let us break this. Put our controller right here. Thermal evaporation thing there. Our thermal evaporation there. Nice. Then go in here. Type in pipes, where we will grab out these. This. We're going to head over to some guy. Type in water. I click on this. We're going to head over to the fabricator. Wrong place. Go like that. We'll hit over fabricator. By thing of water. And then we will head. Actually, do as well. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Place that. Then head home. That's only 35, right? And with that 35, we can run in here. We can click on this. Do that. And now if I go in here, type in cobblestone, you can see we have million or billions. 2 billion in there now. Is technically not infinite, but it will never run out. Kind of is. Okay, then we can take that there, go down like this, up into there. Take this one out of there. We go like this and tell you to pull from there. Get ourselves fluid drawer. There we can go like this here. We put that right there. That right there. That in there. We can then tell this to put out of here. Go like this. We have to click on that. And no, we don't want water in there. Heavy water. No, we want water in there. We want water in here for what we're doing. This does need to be higher. I don't think this actually height matters. But we need to get heat into here. So to get heat into there, we're going to go back into this. Did I ever put the resistive heater over here? No, I did not. I'm going to go over here and go like this and type in where we find the heater thing here. To make that, we're going to need energy tablet and superheated cell. Yeah. Okay. So if I run over here and we click on this like that, this, then we head to the world engine, go to here, throw that in there, and run back out. Come over here, type in heat. Right, click on this, click on that. We're missing steel casing in those. Back. We'll click here, click that to make a steel casing. Don't have in our system. I'm actually going to go ahead and make 2 of them then, because we're going to need heaters. And then we'll need 8 of these. Okay. Just need to put these in the system. Other thing technically have in the system. Should be able to go over here, click on this, that in there, that back up there. Type in heat, click this, +1. Go like that. Start. And wait for that to be made. Which those we probably don't have in the system either, so I'm still going to have to go over to the world engine, grab them. Then what we can do is we click on here, here, a second one of these. So we'll grab a second one of these here, click like that. This up there, this up there to make a second one of those, which we could then come over here where we grab these, but all the way back here and put them right here and right here. Actually, I'm going to break that one, hit right there, then put cable there, power there. These, that's now doing a thing, so these should technically be heating up. You can see they're heating up. Don't know why it's not really producing anything. What does it say? So go in here, right? Show recipes. So it needs to be a minimum. I'm guessing this here's what we actually, I think it actually might have to be 18, but 26.85 for the temperature. Temperature is there. Unless it's already pulling it out and okay, it is pulling. Are already getting our liquid, which is good. Okay, are getting that, but I'm feeling if we upped this, so if we said 200 on that one, 200 on that one, so 200 a tick for power. That'll be raising that heat up and produce much more faster. Yes, much more faster. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, then we will need to clean out more of this. Like so. We're just going to do this. And clean out this. Yeah. Here we go. And we there. There. Boom. Okay, perfect. Okay. With that, kind of fill in this hole here that we made. And be good. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So that's now doing that. So now we need this. I think I'm actually going to end up breaking back up. Break down like this real quick because we're going to be taking some stuff over here because now that we have this, right, we're going to need to turn it from liquid lithium into lithium so that we can use it to be turned into tritium with a temperature of higher than whatever. So we will need some more of whatever. We will need some more pipes there as well. So go ahead and empty that out. Okay. So we are going to need more of this, sadly. Needs more of that. You know what? Let's go over here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. So click here. Let's go ahead, go like this, and we'll press R on this. Here, we'll go down. That. Press R on this, which we can go down here. Click that for that. And then click R on this. Click this. Hit R for that. Same for this. And same for that. Then we come in here and we could throw some of them into this one. And I don't think we could actually get to that one anymore, can we? No, we can't get to that anymore. Need to dig back to here. Click on that, or we'll throw those two in there. Okay, so now if I come out here, break this stupid crumbly stuff. I click on here, go all the way down to power. I click on this, and we say before. Next, we will have everything we need. We could just hit craft, and then wait for that to do that. Of course, all this stuff here is so much fun. We could honestly probably turn this off for now. It's mainly on for experience, and we have 425 levels. And we could technically go like this and say 10 more in. Not quite 10, right? Yeah. So with that, we now have all of that. Looking good. There, we go like this. Throw this in there. That. We could probably, we're gonna need to make some more of these. So if I push R, we don't actually, well, no, we didn't have to make more of those, but by making more of these, I can come over here, do that, and get this tower fully maxed out on height, and then not have to worry about other stuff for now. Okay, and then we can come over here, this, where we throw it in here, along with these other raw ores. And perfect. Okay. Now that we're doing that, we need to make ourselves some other stuff, right? We need to go in here, click on this, press U on this, click on this, click on that, press A on it, that we can go like this and here. We need a basic fluid tank. We need a basic chemical tank. And we need another energy tablet. And we can click here. we make this rotary condenser thingy pad, which we down right here. And we want it to decondense, I think. We show here decondensing brine, spheric, liquid lithium into lithium for decondense. Okay, yep. So that is what we want. Then we go like that. Tell that to go out into there, which is good. We could click here. I have no idea where this is hicking up at. Should be able to do everything. That's just scheduled right now. Unless it's because some of this stuff here. Nope, that's all good. So why is it not crafting? Is it missing? I'm not sure what it's missing. So if we go in here, click on this because it says it's scheduled. We have this available. We have that available. Click cancel. Go here and we click on this. And we press R on this. Right now it says we make some of these, which we can't because we need these. These. Oh, that's why. That's why. Because this is supposed to go over here. Boom, there we go. And then I should be able to do on this, down to power. Find this, click on this, click 100, click next, start. And then it should be doing it, because that'll be crafting those. That'll be good. Taking these out. Oh, it's because there's only one. Okay, it's got to take that out. Okay, so we'll click on. I'll go over here because I know I have some over here. I'll grab these speed things out. Here, click on that. Throw those in there, and that should speed up how fast those get pulled out. There we go. Okay. And then we could take out a stack of them to bring power over to this guy. Boom. Like so. And that'll give us the lithium that we should be able to pull out of there with this. The lithium goes into this neutron activator thing, which is the big thing we have to build. Okay, so that's going to be the thing we need for the tritium. Okay. Next thing we're going to need is the stuff for the deuterium. I'm going to just go grab my drill. I could find it. A drill. There you are. Grab you, bring you over here. And we'll dig out some section here. So there we go. Okay. And then what we need to do over here is we're going to need some water. Actually, we could probably go ahead and say, I think we just need an infinite water source. I believe if we did this or something like that, we that. There we go. Let's go ahead. Right button again. Put that in here. Type in water. Grab some eggs. And just start placing them down like so. Just because, why not? And I'm not going to be able to put these back in the system because that water thing's probably already finished. Okay. Then we go in here. We're going to need some pump. Right? We need some electric pumps. Means you're going to need some more steel casings. So let's grab some of these, some steel casings. Boom. There we go. And some electric pumps. We will place like so. Then we'll do that. Then we'll go back in here. Grab a single water this time. That there. Okay. But these right now are sucking out water, which does kind of suck. They did all, or one of them sucked out some water, but we need to make some filter add-ons. So filter add-ons. Where are those? I see them. Filter right there. There we go. Filter upgrade. So to do that, we're going to need some tin dust. So we're going to need tin. So go like this. Bring it over here. Throw it in this guy. Get some tin dust. There we go. Okay, and then tin dust can here. Go in the system and boom. There we go. Now we click here and make 5 of these. Perfect. That we could bring over and shift click here, 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 here. Now I don't remember if water goes, stuff comes out the top or the bottom of these. So we are going to have to dig this out, right? Because I think this is, I mean, we can always find out, right? I mean, if I go like this, we take this and I put that right there, it does show it being able to take that out. So if I go like that, then we click on here, type in, get a couple of fluid drawers out. We can go like this. If I put that there, that'll fill up with that water. Okay, and then what we could do is we can break that one because we don't need that one, but it is. We will put this one here. Then we will grab this and go like so. Where we will go like this for that. We will then need to get power over here. So let's go ahead, break that and this, so that we can get power up over here. We could just go like this and get the power behind it. So there we go. And those should now start getting water or heavy water. I should be able to also go ahead and throw these here and here, like so. And then we'll be able to put some speed and power upgrades in there so they can fill that up with. So I think what I'm going to do is take this off of this side, that side. Okay, then we go like this and lock that and just bind it to our system just because, why not? But with this, we are getting lithium. I could go like this and put the lithium Ooh, lithium does not go into that. Okay. I'm assuming that's a chemical then, so we would probably need a basic chemical tank, which holds 64. If we upgrade that, it can hold 256. And that doesn't apparently connect that. That's fine. That's fine. I think what we could do is click on here. Here, go like this. Go at mech. And then we need a gas pipe or a chemical, right? Pressurized tube. Um, search gas transfer. Okay, so I think these will work. Basic pressurized. So if we go like that and get those, and then we go like this to get these, and we go this, get those. We go like that to get these. I should be able to then one of these here. That'll fill that up with lithium. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we are getting heavy water here, but we need to get some speed and energy upgrades. So if we go like this to get this, we are going to need a lot more of infused alloy. So let's go ahead and run over here to this one, where we will go in here, type in copper, and go like this, and yeah, yeah, of course. Another animal. There you go. It. Okay, we go like that. This. Get a bunch more of this for right now. Perfect. Okay. And then what we could do is we can go in here, throw it in here, and we can go like this, go like this, grab 64 of those. We could then energy upgrades. Get apparently just 32 of those. Takes some bad. If I come over here, ooh, it takes all 32 of them. Upgrades. How many can it hold? It can hold up to 32 of each of these. Okay, so I'm assuming it could hold 32 of that as well. Yeah, but that then also apparently is too much for the power. So if I go like this and say uninstall down to 20, we're still shy on power. So speed. Oh, I took the energy one out, isn't it? Speed. You want to uninstall speed. Just do half of a speed. Right? So we go like that. Take this, go like that, and then go like that. And then, of course, because of how many we could actually put in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fine. Um, just the one. That was fast. That was fast. At not used to it being that quick. Only couple I've done. If you remember all the mods, it was a little bit slower than that. Anyways, we need copper again. Bunch of it this time here. And we're gonna do this again. Get these going here. We're gonna need some more redstone. If I press R on this, that 2 stacks, back in here, there, boom, like so. Just go like this and get these all the way up, like so. We could just honestly leave it in here. Okay, then what we could do is we go like this, then click again on energy upgrade and go to, and we come over here and shift, there we go. Then what we could do is click on this, go down to functional storage. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Actually, apparently it takes it up to 300 whatever buckets. So 300 buckets of water, heavy water, is going to be way more than what we need. Okay. And that, if I remember right, if we go here, heavy water is a mechanism. Right here, and press U on. Got to click off of it. If we press U on that, we need an electrolytic separator to get curium and oxygen from it. So we're going to need one of these. So we click here, we then click this. We're going to need one of these. We can make to let us make this. Okay, then put right here. You know what? Let's break it right here. I want to put it over here real quick and see. So that's the back of it. So nothing goes in the back. I think take power in the back still. If we break that and break that, I want to double check and make sure we can. I can put that right there. Get power. It goes boom and boom, which fills that up with power. We then get this. Go like that. Go like this. Put that in there. With that. Perfect, which then gives us oxygen from one side and that from the other side. Then if we click on this, items, energy, chemicals. So chemicals right now, output 2 comes out the front, or goes out the right. So we would want chemical 2 output out the front. And right now, fluids all go inbound any side. Okay, so we would then need our chemical pipes where we go boom and boom. We then need to make ourselves 2 more of these. 1, 2. U on them. To upgrade them to this. And press U on them to upgrade them those. Or we could put this one here, which fill up with oxygen. This one here, which fills. Actually, we wanted that the other way, don't we? I think we actually want that to be the other way. So we'll go back into here. Click on chemicals, where we'll pick that to left output 1, that to output 2. Break this. This one will go here. Nope. Definitely want here. And we want oxygen to go here. The oxygen then, we want it dumping any excess. Just don't care about the extra oxygen, as far as I know. We then also want to click on this here real quick. Go like this. Type in Mekanism. um, where we turn off all of these sounds here. These sounds are all super, super annoying. But either way, we are now getting thorium stuff. We have the lithium that we can turn into the thing we need to turn them into. Of course, the deuterium, the other thing that we're making right now, which I think, who knows what it even looks like in here. Press U on this, go to this, we then press U on this. So this will go into with the tritium into a chemical infuser, which we can then make like this here, here, chemical infuser, where we make 2 more of these to be able to make it. There we go. And then we'll have to put it down just right there for right now, because we need to go make this next machine, which, yeah, is a thing. So we'll click here to get this. Boom, done. Yeah, so this here is the thing we need to make. So if we click on this and we click on that, we could do that. Let's run all the way over here, where we can click on this, click on that, add it to here. What are these? These are bronze plates. So bronze, we need to make some bronze. I don't think we have any. Right, that's sky bronze. Need some just regular bronze. So BRON, that is going to be done in an alloy smelter using tin and copper. So tin and copper. Apply that over here. Click on this and go tin, copper. I was about to say, where's that going? It's going up here. Okay, then we can take this out of here over to here. Let that smash that real quick. Kind of wish we had this thing on a thing that let it go a little bit faster. There we go. We got 3 bronze plates. That's all we needed for our thing. We'll grab them, bring them there. Okay, then we need as well. We probably have that. We probably have that. Ooh, we need HD sheet. We don't have in our either, so we got 2 of those now. Okay, so this HD sheets. How do we get those? What is that? Those are going to be done in an enrichment chamber with the pellets. The pellets we get from a pressurized chamber of oxygen and liquid ethylene. So we will need our oxygen, but we don't need a lot of it. But we can go like this. We click on here, and let's go ahead go like this. Make 2 more of these. We can do on that. I don't even remember what we were making now. Pressurized reaction. We need a dynamic tank. Apparently that's a whole bunch of blocks. So we'll go ahead and do that. Then we need an enrichment chamber. Go. Do that, which will give us this. Done. Okay. Bring this over to here. I believe I could put it right there. Tell this input from there. Tell this to output to there. I thought it was going to do it. Eject is on. Auto eject. Pin close. Okay, so apparently that doesn't automatically just go into there. So we'll go ahead and break that. That there, that's getting oxygen into it. That right there. Go like this. Chemicals. That's an output. We're going to change it to input, where it will have oxygen. Okay. And then we need to make these. Press R on this again, right? We'll need substrate. We're also going to need liquid ethylene, which we get from ethylene. Ethylene we get from compressing hydrogen and water. Oh man, there's I forget sometimes how much stuff there is in this thing. So we need to make another one of these. So we'll go like this, and make a couple of these like so. Put them in our system here, right? Boom, done. We will then make another enrichment chamber, which that we will not put in the system because I need to. Okay, so we go like that. And this is going to be making some stuff that we will put right here, right? Because we need it to make ethylene, or liquid ethylene. We're going to need a rotary thing, right? Right? I'm trying to remember what all we were doing. Because we're going to click here. We press A, we needed liquid ethylene. We need to condense, so we need a rotary condenser. Yeah. Here, make ourselves another rotary condenser, which needs these. Let's just put a bunch of them. There we go. Does that mean I can't put them in the system? Isn't that? I'm pretty sure we had basic fluid tanks sitting in the system over here at one point. Yeah, like right there. They're literally right there. Okay, whatever. Fine. I'll bring them over. Put them right there. Then yet we click here. Then we click here. Make ourselves another energy tablet real quick. Then click this and go like that. Okay. Okay, so that does that. We will have liquid come from here though, but it will be still a chemical, right? From here, I'm trying to remember. We needed or water and hydrogen. So we need to break some of these because we're going to need to make water and hydrogen. So, this is where some of this stuff's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So, right now, I think actually what we could do is we come over here to this, take one of these out of there because I don't think we need it in there. We go here, we click on this where we type in fluid, which we actually have on us already. So we'll go like this. We'll put that right there. Put that in there. Then we'll lock that. Be safe. Okay. Then go like this. And take water from here and put it in here. Right, so we have water in here. We need water and because I'm trying to remember what we're making. Liquid ethylene. Yeah, so we need water and hydrogen and biomass or bio. We need hydrogen, which is gotten in a pressurization chamber with water in this, or an electrolytic separator. So we'll need another electrolytic separator. So, which is these. So then we go like that to get that. That'll fill up with water, which will make hydrogen and whatnot. We could then go in here and we want to make sure that output number 1 is going out the front. Output number 2 going out the side for now. Then we go like this and put this here. Puts the hydrogen in here. Perfect. Okay. So then we're going to have to get power to all of this stuff, which is going to be super, super fun to do, right? So we have power right now to that. So let's go ahead and get back here where we start getting power ran all the way around. That. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to need to take power that one there and around. No. Right. Okay. So that should now be getting power there, which gives oxygen. Hydrogen goes in there. Oxygen there. Then our other oxygen will go here. Go like this and type in chemical tank where we grab out one of these. Put it right there, and that will also dump the extra. Perfect. Perfect. So that's taking oxygen out of here in there, dumping it. This is there. Now we just need biomass or substrate, which, yep. So biomass or biofuel. Biofuel is made in a crusher of crushing basically any type of thing. So we can crush bamboo pretty easy. Good. Have a bunch of that, right? Somewhere here, right? Yes. Okay. So what we could do is let's break this and bring it over here real quick, where I will put it in front of this. Do I have? I don't really. Well, any extra on me? Let's go here. Pipe. Go like that. You have to click that. Actually, nope. That we want more pipes. I said I put it in the wrong place. It's fine for now. Fine. We'll go like that. Disconnect it from here. Connect it up to there. That should start putting that into there, like so. And then we should be able to click on this and click on that. Just start getting a bunch of biomass. And then redstone will put it in with powered. Yeah. Okay. Then we can grab biofuel, bring it over here, and throw it into this, which will give us substrate. Gives us ethylene as a byproduct as well. Good. Because I think it was this here that we needed. Oxygen. No. I'm trying to remember what I was going to be making in here. Oh yeah, this here's where we need the substrate to do that. So we need the ethylene that we're getting out of this as well. Go into here to make liquid ethylene, right? Yes, this has to be liquid, so we'll take chemical from here, put it in here. Chemical from here. And that's going to make the liquid ethylene, which is in a chemical at the liquid. So that one, break that, put this here, go like that. That'll transfer all that out over to there. Boom, like so. So then we have all this liquid ethylene in there. And yeah. Then we take the substrate, press U on it, click on that. And then with oxygen and liquid ethylene, then click over here, put it in here to get the pellets. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, perfect. And then that was what we needed for this, right? It's just the pellet. No, we need the sheets. The sheets then go in an enrichment chamber, 3 at a time to make a thing. And we need how many sheets? We need 4 sheets. So that means we're going to need 12 these. So once that's done, we could do that. But let's go ahead and click in here and mute those. Okay, so there's that. So we got that. Now we click in here. We click on that. We click on this. Make ourselves an enrichment chamber that we could probably just go ahead and throw right here, and throw this up here. Go like this. Click this. Click that, and that will give us these. Perfect. Okay, and I could probably go like this, just to speed that up a bit. There we go. So we now have 4 of those. Perfect. Okay, we can also click here. Let's just go ahead and head to the world engine real quick, so we could bring this thing here into there. And then we could take our sheet over here, where we take our sheets and put them into the computer as well. Okay, and then we should be able to click on this, go ahead, change it over to created, and if I click on this and we click next, we have everything we need in there. I could click start, that, I then go to the world engine, clicked on home, go to the world engine where we take that out, and then we just got to figure out how we build this. Okay, it's gonna go probably right here. So we just got to figure out how we build it exactly. So if we click on this here and go ahead and accept all of this, right? We'll just accept all of that. We could then click here. Okay, so this is going to need some whisper glass, just cognitive algae. Probably do that. So here, type in whisper. Okay, so there's whisper glass. That's 8 of whisper. Then click on this again. Oh, we should show us a picture. We're gonna need 1 reactor heat vent here. Type in reactor. Click on this where we these, which actually means we need to make some of those coils, which don't really see over here, but I right here. That so we that to make those. make ourselves the motor, reactor heat vent. Then we need 24 of these. I go in here, type in carbon. We didn't actually make a thing for that. So if I go like this, I was able to make 16 of them. So we get how many per again? We get 2. We get 2 of them per, right? I need another 8. I need 4 of these. 4. Click next. Start. Let that do that. That's done. We click R on this, shift on that, and then go boom. So that's 24 of those. We'll say that we finished off this quest here, and it should actually say we finished. Apparently, this quest here. Okay, so this built-in JE to access a feature, simply recipe arrow. Structure to create is that. Looks like it is built kind of like this. So I'm assuming whisper glass goes around the side. Final structure should look like the picture below with 2 whisper glass on each of the 4 walls. The reactor reflector, 1 up from the bottom middle. Reactor vent on top, and the empowered void block in the top middle. So, actually, that was, if I click on this again, click on that again. So that's behind. So that's built behind this. Okay, so go like this and go 1, 2. I'm assuming that this is what it was. This, and you have that. Too high. Got this, 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 this. I was about to say I have 2 extra. Why do I have 2 extra? Corner I didn't do. Okay, that's that. We have the whisper glass right here. Going to leave it out of the front of this now. Click on this again. Picture. It looks like. Okay, so the final with picture each of the 4, the reactor collector, 1 up from the bottom middle, the reactor vent at the top of that. So what goes on the very, there's nothing that goes on the bottom then? It goes down there. That's a little bit confusing. Click on here and we click on this. We need that. We needed 20 of those. I'm guessing nothing then. I don't know. We'll do it with nothing and see what that does. I guess. So this actually goes this goes right here. So if we go in here and type in void, have actually that's on crafting only. VOI, do we have an empowered void block? I don't see any in there. Don't remember what we have in here. Powered void crystal block, nice. Perfect, that's what we wanted, right? Click on this. The empowered void crystal block, yes it is. So it goes right here. And then we just need to make 1 more of them other things. Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. This thing right here. We make one more of these, which is more reactor walls, which is carbon plating. So we're gonna do this. So okay, so we're gonna need more carbon plating. So car go like this, and we'll just say 10. We are short on plastics. We need to get some more plastic. Grab all that out of there. Run it over here. Throw it into here. So, and then of course we have this other stick that we don't want. No, I don't want you. Okay. Then we can get back over here. I should now be able to click on this, where I can go back in here and say car. Click on this. Click next. Start. That'll make those, which will let us go like this. Make two more of these to make that to make this. And then that should be the entire block after we put these in here. Yeah? I didn't see it like upgrade anything. So I'm curious as if that's supposed to actually have something underneath it or not. Click in here again. We click in here. Should have 20 reactor beat, new active. So actually, yeah. Click in this. It should have showed. It should show something. Either way, we needed that to put lithium in, right? Show recipes. We need the lithium to make the tritium. And we also need a temperature. But yeah, so it's got 24 carbon plating. It's got the 8. It's got that. It's got that. It's got all of that. So I guess, you know what? I'll break this real quick. Place it down. It says it's idle, so I'm assuming it's working. We are going to want some more pressurized tubes. If we say, yeah, we don't even have them, right? Here. Type in tube. Go here. You on that. These. That. That. Grab these. There we go. If I do that, that should take that lithium out of there and put it in here. Not doing that. So like this. So that's an input of any of them. Should be fine. So why is it not even taking it out of here? Is the question. If we go in here, turn that to an output. So that is putting lithium in there. You're also going to need to take a temperature into here. So let's go ahead, break that like so. We will need to get some thermodynamic conductors where you can go like this. We're gonna need, let's see, how many we need? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8's perfect. Nice. Go like this and make 8. And press U, make 8. Press U, 8. Press U, make 8. Okay, right? And these temperatures right now are only sitting at like 100 and something. Fine. go like this. That's the wrong tube. This, those right ones, like so. Should be getting this temperature up pretty high. It's got lithium. It's got temperature in it. Click on this for show recipes. Again, it needs to be greater than 400. It's over that. Now we should just need our neutronium piles. Come over here, grab a pile of neutronium. Bring it over here. I should be able to click on this, throw it in there. We are now making the tritium. Yay. Yay. So we have tritium. And we have deuterium. We could break that. And put it right here, I think. I think that's where we want it. And then we will take power here over to here. Go like this. Power. But that doesn't actually need power. It has power. That's probably what this thing here is. It's a reactor for it. And then we have a pressurized tube here. We'll go like this, that to put curium in there. Go like that for here. And output from back will become an input. This gets output that way. Here we click on this. It just go output every direction, right? But it doesn't seem to be outputting it through. Why not? Why not? So click on this. Click on this. Auto out. Okay, that's all we got to do. Turn auto output on. And where did it go? Here. Okay, so it's gone into here. Why is it not accepting it? Backside. Don't know. Don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll break this. Don't really want to break this. Have to. We'll put it on top of right there. This right there. Put that right there. Means we're gonna have to make some more of those badly. We'll go like this. On that. Here. U. Go on here. Press U. On there. Do that. It'll do that just fine. Then I should be able to put this here. And I don't want it connected to this, though. Go to this. Tell that none. Shouldn't even be connected to that anymore. Although what I'm thinking as well, I could go ahead probably, and yeah, I could probably break this bit there. Go like this, break that. That, get rid of that. Okay, so that is now making DT fuel, which we need to power our reactor. I think we're doing overall relatively good. I mean, that's making that how fast is it? That is filled. This is slowly going down. I don't know if I could speed this process up any, but I should be able to speed this process up. Like, I don't know how fast this is actually going. I mean, you can see how fast it's going, right? I mean, that's increasing. Oh, but we also need to put neutronium pellets in there, don't we? So we would need some more of these put in there to even make more. Have to go like that. Do that anyways. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now that's making tritium. That's going up. Okay, perfect. I do want to click on this though and type in SOU because I just want to double check and make sure that we did have a lot of Warden souls. And then I could actually come look and see how fast this is actually going up. I mean, that's still super, super slow overall. I mean, what we want it to be doing. But yeah, okay. This guy only got to level 12. I'd throw all those in there. Those in there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then we could just speed him up as well. Look at that. Look at that go. Okay. Anyways, we'll then come over here. We are going to need a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Trying to remember, does pattern provider actually have to touch the thing that it's doing or not? Then can I tell it to do it some different way? Either way, ET fuel I'm assuming is a liquid. So if we went like this, no, it's not going to be a liquid. But it's probably going to be a chemical. So that is now filling up with DT fuel, so we can go like this. Probably won't go in a fluid, right? It's probably going to end up having to go into a chemical tank. Not what I want to do. I wanted to click here, go like this, and press U on that. Scroll down to make this one, make this one, to make this one. I don't think it's going to be bigger than this. Okay, so do that. Put it on top of here, and that'll start filling up with the DT fuel as it makes it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then that DT fuel, we need to see if we can put into our system somehow, or how we would get that into our system. Do we have? I go here and say chem. Do have chemicals. Could make some chemicals. Went like this, and we made a chemical housing, right? And we clicked on like this. We're gonna need to make mega components. I got a mega component, didn't I? In here, if we type in mega, lots of biggest bulk storage though. It's not one of these. Yeah, I would need a mega storage component and not a bulk right? I mean, if I press it like this, that, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so then if we come over here then and we click on this, I wanted to, oh yeah, because I don't see like regular. Clicked on this, and these, which means we need one of these. So if I click on here and we type in act, I thought it said we had a thing for that. Crafting, storage, blah blah. Okay, so I don't actually see that for that. So we do need some of these. So we'll go in here and we'll say like 5 of these next. A lot of these. Okay. And a lot of quartz glass. Okay, so we want to set that up. Let's go ahead though for quartz glass. What do we need for? Or we're also gonna need sky stone, right? That in there as well. So if we go over here, throw the sky stone into here. So we could do that. There was a key over here. And then we come over here, grab the sky stone dust, put it in our computer, along with some of this other stuff that should be in the computer. Blah. The HDP pellets. Probably just throw those in the computer as well. Okay, so then we go here. And we're going to need to come over here where we click on this. We're going to need to go here and type in at a slide, right? Where go like this thing, a process, go to this thing, a process. Should have one for that. Might need one for this as well. So it's here. Make a process for that. And same thing. This. Click there. Here. And don't know how many of these we need overall, but yeah, this is just a regular pattern provider. Sadly, I think I'm going to go this real quick. That why do I hear? Is there a zombie? Zombie up there? Huh. Don't know. Don't know where he's at. Oh well. Oh well. We need to go in here now. We can take these 3 out. Break that. Go here. We could throw that in there and type in pattern. Grab an extended one. Misclick where we wanted to put it right there. There we go. And then we could throw all of those into there. Right? So that should be everything we need for that. So then if I then we then came back over here, clicked on this. I don't remember what I was going to do. Oh yeah, these here. We wanted to go like this. Say like if I said 10 of those and click next. Just the quartz glass that we are missing. Click on here. Press R on quartz glass and go this. bring it into here, throw it into that one. I should now be able to come over here, click on this, click 10, click next, and click start. And that is going to take a while for that to do, probably. If you click on this, you can see already it's going to take well over 7 minutes for that to do, based on what it thinks. So we could just kind of wait for that to do that. Probably doing some stuff, right? Yeah, so stuff. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Put you there. Okay. Anyways, we have this going now. We have DT field going. Everything here is going. Let's go like this. Hit F2 just so we get ourselves a screenshot. And say sweet. So we will work on getting that chemical storage. So we could put a chemical storage in here so that we can get more DT fuel and stuff into it. Because I don't think there's any other. That's fluid. That's fluid. Spatial storage. I out for. That's all I see is fluid. We have an experience one here. That's ME storage. So or FE storage. So we could technically we could store power in there too. We could work on doing that. We would be able to make one of these, make some of those to be able to store power in if we wanted to. And yeah, the chemical storage cell is, yeah, basically, like we do have smaller one. Did make this. We could just make a single one. We don't have to make one that's got 1,000,000, so we could easily just do this to make that. So if we go ahead, that I don't know why when I typed in chemical earlier it didn't actually show up for that, but we go like this, then go like that, quartz glass, go like this, then click here, click this, that, make that. We then take the one of these we do have out. I could throw it here, like so. Then bring it down, throw it in the computer right here. Which then we would need to make ourselves another wireless thing. So let's go ahead. Actually, I don't know for sure. We might just wait until the other thing is done. Do all the other wireless stuff, but I'll make a wireless thing to then have all of this DT fuel transferred into our system. And once it is all transferred into our system, we can work towards rest of the mechanism stuff where we're going to need a lot of other stuff, right? Because we're going to need a whole reactor setup. So I mean, we'll need one of these, but we're going to need these plutonium pellets, which is water and plutonium. Fluorite does. So plutonium is a whole nother neutron activator, which does kind of suck, but it is a whole nother neutron activator that we would have to build. Probably get set right here. And yeah, although looking at this, I mean, we do have this right here. I could just, yes, let's do this real quick. We can go in here. I could go like this. We could go in here and type in interface, right? Where we can grab one of these. We're going to need some of these. Never mind. Never mind. So that's gonna be a little while because that's currently doing stuff. So yeah. Okay. Well, with that being the case, all we're gonna need to do is make an interface. We could yeah, just go ahead and dig down here real quick. This over to here, where we'll be able to put our interface in the ground. So we'll be able to go with that. Just take the torch, get down to the hole because yep. We could then grab this. Then go boom. Or and we can take these down like so. All the way over to here where we could put an interface right here. Right? We'll be able to put the interface right there, so we don't even need to make another wireless thing and use up more power. Just go like that. Nobody even knows that interface right here. And actually what I could do is I could go like that. We could put that right there. So then let us put the interface right here. And then we could just pipe out of there into the top of it. Nice. That'll be the thing there. I wonder how this is doing here with the got 8 of them, so we're getting close. It's pretty much just finishing up now. Really, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. Done. So what we could do then is yeah, like I said, let's just do this. We got some time now. I didn't think I was going to be done that quick. I thought I was still going to have like a couple minutes. We can go here. Yeah, I didn't think I had an interface, so we click here, click that, we this into here, throw it into there. Go here, we see the interface, we click next, start, and it'll make it. Probably don't have a thing computer for it. That. We then need a input. I think we have any more of those, right? Craftable. Craftable and storage. Import, export. You know what? That'll work. It'll probably work. We go up here. Put that right there. We then put our interface right here. Then put our smart cable here. Right here. And then that is now going down. So then if we click on this and we type D-T, we are getting DT fuel inside of our system. Perfect. Perfect. So with that, we will now be able to build a mechanism reactor. I don't know what all that is going to take. Let's go ahead and jump in here real quick just to see, because we need it to make the antimatter. And I believe they need the DT fuel is the fuel that we use for it. So if we click on mechanism. So, oh no, we need the DT fuel to make the, so this gets nuclear waste to make plutonium. And it gets stirring it, whatever, to make the fizzle fuel. Fizzle fuel is used in the reactor with either sodium or water to get superheated sodium and nuclear waste, but then it also gives steam. But that gives us power. So what is the ET fuel actually needed? I don't know now. Don't know. We go back over here and type in D dash and here, and we press U on that. Is it quite literally just used to jumpstart the reactor? Or no, never mind. We have the reactor, right? We have the reactor that uses fuel. We'd have to build the whole reactor. And then after the reactor, we have the other thing, right? So we have the fission reactor. We need to make the thing, which gives us the plutonium, which gives us the reactor. Okay, so we don't really even need this just yet. Okay, okay. So we did a whole bunch of steps there that we didn't really need to do per se yet. Because we need to work on this, so we need to work on the fizzle fuel with the radiation thing to make this guy here. Once we make this guy here, yeah, okay. Okay, mechanism, fusion reactors take fizzle fuel and coolant and convert them into nuclear waste and hot coolant. The reactors do not generate power by themselves. They can pumped in for or that can be pumped. Ah, man. Yeah, so this here's a whole bunch of stuff. So we will come back next time. I'll have to dig out a section back here. Over here probably. We'll probably go ahead and clean out a bunch of right here. My thought process. I go like this here, right? We could just dig out this. Let's go ahead and turn our magnet on for bag to get rid of this cobblestone we don't need. So yeah, I'll dig out a section right here that we can use to build this whole of these reactors and whatnot. Yeah, that'll be that, and we'll have that. So until then, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you are at. As always, force your friends to watch. We need more people watching. We will come back next time for some more of StoneBlock4, where we again do some more mechanism stuff to do these reactor things and all of that. So until then, peace out. See you later.